Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, and this is my fourth video about my semen retention journey. And today, just a little update on what's going on and what I've seen since I last uploaded a video. And it's pretty interesting. Yesterday I noticed that my desire for sex has gone considerably down, in the sense of before I started observing myself, I would crave it, I would want it, I would seek it, I would look for it, and I would do anything I had to do to get it. And one thing that I've noticed since I started observing myself a year and a few months ago is that my desire for sex has diminished. And now I understand that it's because the spirit of lust that was controlling me for all these years, it's dying. It's dying, and it doesn't want to die. How do I know that it's dying? Well, that's for me to know, I guess. I guess you would have to experience it for yourself for you to know. And one thing I want to say while I'm here is I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach anybody. I'm not here to tell you what you should do or what you should not do. I'm simply here to use this platform as my journal, as my way to keep myself accountable. And that being said, if what I'm going through, if my experience and the things that I'm dealing with can help somebody that's going to something similar, that's great. But I'm not here to teach anybody. I'm not a teacher. I don't claim to be a teacher. I don't claim to be a guru or none of that stuff. I'm simply here sharing my experience of overcoming my flesh, my thoughts, my vices, and all these things that we've been lied to about since we were kids. And I know that I'm not the only man going through it. I know that there's a lot of men going through it. I know that there's a lot of guys living in fear, living in the fear of people finding out of what they're doing, or people judging them for what they're doing, and all these things. And I understand. I completely understand, because that same fear is the same fear that was controlling me. And there is a way out. There is a way out. But we just got to watch ourselves, and we got to observe ourselves so that we can understand the root of it and deal with it. And yeah, today is day 4. Day 4 that I'm making videos, but in reality it's day 5 of no porn, no masturbation, no sex, no ejaculation, no none of that. One thing I have noticed is that, well, today I've noticed, and yesterday too, but today I notice it more. It's I have more energy. I haven't smoked weed either, and when I would smoke weed, I would just feel tired and dragging and just feel like crap all day. But yeah, I feel good. I feel a lot of energy. I feel um something interesting that's happening is I don't I don't know how to explain it, but there's a sense of I don't know how to explain it. It's crazy. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's crazy, but yeah. I'm just day day 4, video 4, day 5, and it's this is what I wanted to mention that I kind of forgot that I wanted to bring up is the fact that yesterday when I got home from work, and I noticed that when it was time for me to go, no, I got home from work and there was nobody home. My kids weren't home and their mom wasn't home, and that thought came, and I didn't fall for it. I didn't attach to it, and it went away. But it came back as I was getting ready to hop in the shower and take a shower. And it was interesting to see that it came back when I was going to take a shower, because that's usually when you do the things you do. And yeah, it came back when I was going to take a shower, but by the grace of God, I was able to just ignore it and let it pass. And that's one thing that I want to leave you with, is that those thoughts, when they come and you start noticing them, because a lot of people are just walking around and they're not even paying attention to what they're thinking. They're not paying attention to what's going on around them. They're more focused on what's going on around them than what's going on within them, and they don't know that those thoughts that come into their head are not them, are not theirs. And yeah, they're oblivious to the fact that they're not, that those thoughts are not them, and they think it's them because they look like you. Those thoughts, they look like you, they sound like you, and they act. They want to make you think that is you. That little voice in your head, always talking to you and always telling you, do this, do that, or thinking about random stuff. When you pay attention to the thoughts, you realize that, wait a second, there's no way I could have come up with that thought. And that's happened to me a lot of times. But thoughts, they're sneaky. And one thing that I've learned is not to engage them, not to entertain them, not to attach to them in any way, shape, or form. The only thing we need to do is watch them, and they need to flee. They need to go. Because when you watch them, you're bringing not you, but the light in you, it's shining on them, shining on that darkness, because that's what it is darkness. I believe we're in a spiritual battle right now for this world and for the souls of that are walking around in this world. There's a spiritual battle between good and evil, and you can only be on one side. You can't be on both sides. And I'm trying to be on the good side, and it's not easy, man. Being a man is not easy. Being a man is hard, but I love it. All right, man, that is it. Day 4. Nothing, no porn, no fap, no none of that. Trying to stay focused, trying to stay patient, and just waiting and see. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. And if this was helpful for you, leave a comment. Let me know. I would love to engage with you and go more into detail if you want.